Welcome to our channel, where we bring literature to life through 3D storytelling. Today's lesson is a deeply moving autobiographical piece, The Cutting of My Long Hair, by Zit. It is a story about courage, identity, and the pain of losing one's culture. Let's step into her world and experience the emotions behind her powerful words. Zit was a young Native American girl when she was taken far away from her home to a government boarding school. The day she arrived there remains one of the most painful memories of her life. The air was cold, and the ground was covered with snow. Everything around her felt unfamiliar. The tall buildings, the ringing bells, and the strange language she could not understand. The people at the school called it the land of apples, but to the little girl, it felt more like the land of fear and loneliness. Inside the school, she was taken to a long dormitory filled with rows of beds. Surrounded by many strangers, she felt small and lost. She longed for the warmth of her mother's embrace and the comfort of her wigwam back home. The air in the room smelled of soap and iron, nothing like the fresh earth and open wind of her village. Soon after, her friend Judwin came to her side and whispered a terrifying secret. "They are going to cut our hair." The words struck her like a sharp knife. In her culture, only those who had been captured or shamed had their hair cut short. Long hair was a sign of honor and pride. To have it shingled meant deep disgrace. Determined not to lose her identity, she resolved to resist no matter what happened. When the time came, she hid under a bed in a dark corner of the room. Her heart pounded as she heard footsteps approaching. Then strong hands reached under the bed and dragged her out. She kicked, screamed, and cried for help, but no one came. The teachers tied her tightly to a chair so she could not move. She felt the cold touch of scissors against her neck. In that moment, her heart sank. Her long black braid, the symbol of her pride and belonging, was cut off. With each snip, she felt as if a part of her spirit was being taken away. She no longer felt like the same girl who had left home. She was forced to look and behave just like everyone else, to forget her culture, her language, and her identity. When it was over, she sat quietly, holding the lock of her hair in her hands. Her tears had stopped, but the pain remained deep inside her heart. That day, she lost more than her braid. She lost a piece of herself. Years later, as an adult, Zitkalasa looked back on that painful experience with understanding. She realized that the struggle was not only about hair, it was about dignity, culture, and the right to remain true to one's identity. Though many had tried to silence her and her people, their memories and stories continued to live on, reminding the world never to forget their roots. Her story, The Cutting of My Long Hair, stands as a powerful reminder that true freedom begins with self-respect. Culture and identity are precious gifts that must be protected and celebrated. Through her courage and her words, Zitkalasa taught generations the importance of pride in one's heritage and the strength to be oneself, no matter the circumstances. The Cutting of My Long Hair reminds us that freedom begins with self-respect. Culture and identity are gifts that must be protected and celebrated. Thank you for watching this visual story. If you found it meaningful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more lessons brought to life through stories and visuals. See you in the next episode. Thank you.